Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're doing something a bit different. We're focusing on just one source.
Yeah, a really interesting one. It's excerpts from something called CEO of Your Life, Thoughts from the Heart.
Exactly. And our mission really is to unpack this core concept from it. It feels like it could genuinely change how you see your own life, your own agency.
It really could. It sounds simple at first glance, doesn't it? But when you sit with it, the implications for just your everyday life are pretty significant.
Totally agree. And it all kind of pivots on this one. Quite striking quote. Let me read it, and I want you listening to really absorb this. Since you are the CEO of your own life, you have the power to hire and let go of anyone or anything isn't a good fit.
Wow. Yeah, that framing CEO of your life, it immediately hits you, right?
It does.
It positions you instantly as, well, the boss, the ultimate decision maker for you.
Yeah, it shifts you out of being just a passenger.
Right. You're in the driver's seat. You're setting the direction for your own company, which is your life with intention, just like a CEO.
And that practical side, the what do CEOs actually do part,
Mm.
the source points straight to that power to hire and let go. That's where it gets really concrete, isn't it?
That's the operational aspect. It's not just a fancy title. It's about active management of your life.
Using business language for really personal stuff.
Exactly. So hiring, that could mean, consciously choosing to bring in supportive people, maybe starting new habits that are actually good for you, taking on projects that feel right.
Or even just adopting mindsets that help you grow.
Precisely. Things that serve you. And then there's the other side of the coin, that letting go, which, let's be honest, can feel harder.
Definitely harder sometimes.
Yeah, and the source is specific. Anyone or anything isn't a good fit. That's the crucial bit.
Okay.
So it's not about just randomly ditching things. It's about evaluating, does this align with where I want my life to go? Is it actively holding me back? Or maybe it just doesn't fit anymore.
Could be relationships, right? Or habits.
Absolutely. Relationships that drain your energy, habits that keep you stuck, maybe commitments that feel like heavy obligations instead of things you want to do. Even, old beliefs about yourself that limit you.
That phrase isn't a good fit. It implies you need criteria, a standard.
Well, yeah. As the CEO, you get to define what good fit means for the company of you. What does your success look like? What are your core values? What kind of energy do you want around?
So you're setting the terms, defining your personal bottom line, maybe.
That's a good way to put it. And you evaluate against that. It's like this ongoing curation process.
Yeah.
And the source is clear, you have the authority.
That really jumped out at me, too. It doesn't say you should try to get this power or maybe you have it. It says you have it.
Right. It's presented as something inherent, just by virtue of being the CEO of your life. You possess this capability.
It flips the script from being controlled by circumstances to being the one in charge, the agent making the calls.
Exactly. Now, it's not saying letting go is always easy. Of course not. Sometimes it's really difficult, like a CEO making tough calls for the company's future.
Sure.
But the source emphasizes that the power, the actual ability to make those calls, the hiring and the letting go, that's already yours. It's within you.
So the responsibility, but also the agency, it rests with you. You're the executive.
And just recognizing that inherent power, that's maybe the biggest takeaway here from the source material. It's the starting point for making those conscious choices.
Okay, so let's bring it right back to you, listening. If you really embrace this idea that you are the CEO of your life right now, with that power the source mentions to hire and let go, what's the absolute first thing on your executive agenda today? What's one thing you might start evaluating right now for being a good fit?